building your set design doesn't have to be done with foam core and paper like we had planned if we'd have been in school. It can be done with things that you have around your house. So for example, here are the blocks that I showed you in the imagery for balance. And when we look at this, our eye is drawn to the center of the stage. Usually we look where the items are the highest and to center stage. Color can change our focus, which would be our secondary focus, which you see in the yellow and green blocks, which are representing trees. So here I've designed a set. I have entrances and exits up center, up left and right, and down right and left. The blocks with the green and then the red are signifying the forest that we need for the show. So I can go to multiple locations just like we need for Grimm's Brothers. I can also enter and exit in multiple locations, and I have levels for my actors. All of the key elements for a good set design. So for you, take some items you have around the house and create a setting for the play that has levels, that has balance, and entrances and exits that are required in the script. Here are the blocks that we used in class when we did our movement exercises. So I took them and I created the set design as I described before. And then I used a piece of black poster board and I cut out my proscenium. Remember, it separates the actors from the audience to create my little stage. You can do the same thing with things that you have lying around the house. If you don't have blocks, don't worry. I have a plan for you. So here is another set option that I did for Drama 2, Oops. The script requires us to have 3 doors upstage for one of the moments. We have our blocks or boxes that we're going to be moving around the set for levels and the Jack-in-the-Box. Remember, we needed it to open, so that would come open for the Jack-in-the-Box. And then the other side, another box unit or structured pieces that gives us levels. Option for heat lightning. For the set design, we have an upstage door that's glass. We have here possibly a little snack bar that's closed because it's late at night. The bus schedule down here in the yellow block, that is something that you peer into. And then coming across, we have the bench and then the 2 openings for the men and women's bathroom. Still creating balance, entrances and exits that are necessary, and levels for the actors. Okay, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Miss Wheaton, I don't have blocks at home to do my set design, but you probably have this, right? Leftover trash. These are your blocks. There is nothing wrong with using your leftover things to create your model. Don't be afraid to manipulate some of the pieces. So here's my egg carton. I'm going to go ahead and cut these off, and these are going to be little chairs for the table. I cut this tinfoil tube off so that I can use that to mimic my trees. So I've used just those spare pieces of things that I had lying around to create my set. So I still have for Grimm's Fairy Tale, if you can see from a bird's eye view, from the top looking down, I still have my entrances and exits upstage left and right. I've created levels here for the actors to sit on and climb on, and then trees for the forest. And then over here, I created a seating area, some chairs, and a table that can be used for the various scenes. Again, levels over there for the actors to sit and to climb. Still being able to enter from downstage left and downstage right if you look from the top down. So I know you can do this. I know every single one of you have trash lying around. Get it out. Spread it out on the ground and think about your levels and your balance. Don't forget the anecdotal markings and the requirements. You need levels for the actors. You need entrances and exits for the actors. And if you're dealing with oops or heat lightning, think about the criteria that's written in the script. Heat lightning must have a glass door and bathroom doors. It's an absolute must and a bus schedule. In oops, it's absolutely a must for Jack to pop out of the box. So make sure that you put that into your set designs. Can't wait to see what you come up with.